All right. One of the most important elections ever is to get Mitch McConnell out of government. So we're going to look at him and Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham just told Donald Jr. not to testify. He said just refuse to go. Like, why? I just don't get how they can just blatantly break the law and just, it's okay. You know, nobody's saying anything. He can just call up Donald Jr. and say, hey, Donald, I do declare you better not go in there and testify. And tell your mother her mint julep recipe was just so fantastic. So, Mitch McConnell, 10 of Pentacles. This is usually like a family thing. Family legacy. Because you are the Senate Majority Leader from the great state of Kentucky. You have a... I feel when I pull this, I feel as though like he's surrounded by sort of like this bunker of just power, money, and influence. Like you can't touch him type of thing. That's how I feel with this right now. But this is just him. This is him. This is not predictive. This is just him. Isolation. Searching for answers. There's a plan. There's an end to that plan. There is a celebration. King of Pentacles. Five of Swords and the fear. Defeat. Page of Knight of Pentacles. Five of Wands, there's fighting. And the Knight of Swords. Will he be re-elected? Right now that is up in the air still. But it is a very good chance that he will not be. So, we have the man surrounded by influence, suddenly searching for answers. What happened? There's a plan. There's a sudden end. There's a destructive one. This is not him. He's a King of Cups, I believe. So this is someone who brings a very bold challenge to you. It does delight a lot of people. He has a very good chance. You do have some security being the incumbent, but he brings a very big challenge to you. This is not a predictive card, so it's not telling me yes or no. The Knight of Swords is it brings the truth. It brings the light. It can bring the change, but it's a momentum card. Whatever it is, it brings. It's like that, but there's just some separation, some heartbreak, communications, and deciding what to do next. So there's burden. There's the King of Cups. There's you. And then a compromise. So you stand a very, very good chance of losing your seat. Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, Page of Swords. So your support will crumble. You stand a very good chance of losing your seat. We shall revisit this and see, but you stand a very, very good chance of losing. Let's look at some challenges, though. Let's look at what challenges McConnell's seat. What you're doing now. You sort of drew the line in the sand. You try to take healthcare away. There's emotional investments. There is emotional interest. There is an emotional start. With the Page of Cups, there's also an emotional immaturity, as in the younger crowd. Not immaturity as in childish, immaturity as in just not aged. There is an emotional immaturity here, so there's a younger crowd that wants you out of there. Remember, the country is blue, whether or not the states say it, but the country is. Your biggest challenges right now is you and what you did on the Russia thing, which was nothing. What you did in the justice system, which is nothing. What you did to correct things that are wrong, which is nothing. And then all of your little dealings and connections, the fact that you screwed Kentucky, and then all the secrets that you hold. So your corruption is going to come to light in a way that it never has before. This is why we can't just get a straight yes or no answer, because as we see, some people don't care. Donald Trump is the most disgusting person in your party, and he still won. So right now, everything that you have done and that you are doing will come to light. Will it matter? That's what we have to wait on and see. But the biggest challenge to you is you. All your little dealings, all your little dirt. Yeah, again with the support. Your support is waning. Will the voters care? No. Your support will not care. But the residents of Kentucky do have a voice. You might squeak through and be reelected. It won't be some overwhelming victory. And if you squeak through and get elected, somebody should look into that. So we may have to deal with McConnell some more, but that can change. But as of right now, I think his seat is safe, unfortunately.